Boys, I think we might win the Premier League this season. Liverpool have dropped points. Manchester City have dropped points. Chelsea even have dropped points. Arsenal are the only team looking like they're worthy of winning the Premier League after beating Crystal Palace 1-0 today. Let's get into it. Before we get into that, we are so close to 10,000 subscribers. If you can hit the subscribe button, it'll help your boy out a little bit. And I am a little bit ill right now. I'm struggling to speak. So drop a like to hope that I get better soon. Let's try and go for 80 likes. Why not? It helps the video get pushed on the algorithm. It supports your boy a lot. And make sure you hit the hype button if you can. Eberechi Eze scores an absolute worldie to break the deadlock against Crystal Palace. This is one of the hardest games of the season, in my opinion. Crystal Palace are a very good side. They have very good players. Honestly, top class players. Meteta, Adam Wharton, so many good players around their team. And us getting a result here was so important. This is probably the hardest team we've played against all season. They played against us really well. And if I'm being honest with you, we scraped the 1-0 win. Eberechi Eze scores an unbelievable volley against his former club to break the deadlock. From a set piece again, Declan Rice puts an amazing ball in. It gets knocked back in for Eberechi Eze to score. As you can tell from the stats, we had 1 XG. Crystal Palace had 0.47. They weren't really too threatening going forward. But in terms of limiting our play, we basically didn't do anything, if I'm being honest with you, other than that Eberechi Eze wonder shot. No one had any chances against them. I remember just one situation from a set piece again, where Gabriel hit the crossbar and Declan Rice shot, and then Bukayo Saka shot. That's the only other time I remember us being really threatening against this Crystal Palace side. You can tell from one big chance created, we limited them to just one shot on target, and you won't believe what that shot was. We'll take a look into it a bit later into the video, but we had 10 shots on target. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how we get the win, as long as we get the win. We saw that everyone else dropped points. Liverpool dropped points. Manchester City dropped points. The most important thing is to get those 3 points and run. I don't care how we do it. These are the performances where I don't care how we play. I don't care how we get the goals. As long as we get the 3 points, I don't care. And this is so crucial in the title race. When we take a look at the league table right now, we sit first in the Premier League after 9 games, 16 goals scored, 3 conceded, 22 points. We are 4 points ahead of Bournemouth, who are our strongest title contenders right now. They're on 18 points. Tottenham Hotspur somehow creeped their way to 3rd place, which is kind of crazy. But then you have to look at Manchester City, who are supposedly the closest team to competing with us right now, because Liverpool, they are just not on it. Man City are how many? 6 points behind us. Do you know how insane that is? And we have some decent fixtures coming up. If I take a look at Arsenal's upcoming fixtures, I mean, we have Brighton in the EFL Cup. We have Burnley, which should be pretty straightforward. Slavia Prague, Sunderland, which is probably a more difficult game than you might think it is, away from home. Tottenham at home, Bayern at home, Chelsea away. I'm still confident. Going into all these games, I am confident that we can get a result in every single one of them if we just keep being defensively solid, because teams just can't seem to score against us. They can't even seem to get a shot against us. If we can just maintain our defense and just get those couple goals in from set pieces, from Eberechi Eze doing wonders, Bukayo Saka, we should be comfortable in winning the Premier League this season. A lot of people got into Arsenal's form in the beginning of the season. We beat Manchester United 1-0, we beat Leeds 5-0, and then we lost against Liverpool. A lot of people started losing their minds thinking, how can we lose against our title challenges yet again? Then we beat Nottingham Forest 3-0, then we beat Athletic Club 2-0, and then we drew against Manchester City. At this point, a lot of people were saying, we're not going to win the league again this year. We're not playing pretty football. We're dropping points against the big teams again. We're not showing enough, courageousness, strong mentality, beating the big teams. And then after this Manchester City game, I don't know what clicked in, but we started to move absolutely insane, bro. We haven't conceded a goal from Olympiacos onwards, and we've only conceded 1 goal from open play all season, and that was against Manchester City from Erling Haaland, who's on the form of his life. If we take a look at all these games, that's 5 games in a row now where we haven't conceded a goal. That's 4 games in a row now where we've only conceded 1 shot on target. I'm not counting the Crystal Palace and Nketiah one, because I'll show you what that shot was later on, but this is absolutely ridiculous. We are on unbelievable form right now. But speaking of that Eddie Nketiah shot on target, this is how it looks. Because apparently we've conceded just 1 shot on target in the entirety of October. No, we conceded 0 shots on target. And that's this Eddie Nketiah header. You cannot count that as a shot on target. I'm sorry, that is the most scandalous shot on target I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm still counting that as 0 shots of shots on target against us. Honestly, David Raya has had nothing to do. Certain man said that he's working from home. He can work from home, bro. I'm telling you right now, you know how insane that is. David Raya has basically had nothing to do, and that's thanks to our unbelievable defense. I said it in one of my shorts videos that we could genuinely match Chelsea's 15 goal record conceded in the entire season. They hold the record for the least amount of goals conceded. We've only conceded 3 goals in 13 games in all competitions, 3 goals in 9 games in the Premier League. And if we keep going at the rate we're going at right now, I don't see us conceding goals anytime soon. Even if we don't beat the 15 goal record, I reckon we can get close to it, you know. I mean, this tweet just epitomizes the way Arsenal are right now. Arsenal are a different breed this season. Goals conceded 3. We're first in the Premier League for that. XG against, we've only conceded 5.3 XG all season. Do you know how insane that is? We're first for that one. Clean sheets, we've kept 6 clean sheets in 9 games. We've kept 10 clean sheets all season in all competitions. Do you know how crazy that is? 10 clean sheets in 13 matches. Unbelievable. That is genuinely, definitely going to break a record for most clean sheets in a single season. Shots faced, 72, first in the Premier League for that. And shots on target faced, 19. And we're first in the league for that. Mikel Arteta has created a monstrous team. Can we please take a moment to appreciate this Eberechi Eze strike? Oh my god, I don't think there's a single player in the squad that's capable of scoring a goal like this. The technique, the scissor kick, flying mid-air to slot it right into the corner under pressure, first time. Eberechi Eze, you know, if this guy starts hitting form, because recently he's been having special moments, but I'm not seeing it consistently enough. But I'm not going to blame him because I've seen enough glimpses to show that he's got it. If he can build form, if he can build consistency in his game, once he gets used to the team, he is going to be absolutely unbelievable for us. And we're already seeing it. When it comes to his ball striking technique, there aren't a lot of players in the squad who have it like him. And in terms of just creating chances, being that maverick of a player, Eberechi Eze, I'm telling you right now, this guy, he's going to be a key reason as to why Arsenal do win Premier Leagues this season. If we do win the Champions League, if we do win the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, whatever it may be, Eberechi Eze is going to be so integral in this Arsenal team. Why? Because he's a maverick. He has that star element that you need in these cup competitions, and I can't wait for him to see him do it more. He's done it against his former club. It takes a lot of balls to be taking this sort of shot and slotting it into the corner. I'm telling you right now, Eberechi Eze, he's going to be a revelation at Arsenal. Just to add on to the super team that Mikel Arteta has created here, I found this tweet really interesting. Arsenal are the most left-footed team in Europe. They are so left-footed that Arteta could stage a training match between 10 right-footed outfielders and 10 left-footed outfielders. Across Europe's major leagues, 27% of players are left-footed. At Arsenal, it's 44%. And just take a look at it. This is a whole team of left-footers. Havertz, Madueke, Saka, Erdogan, Waneri, Mikel Merino, Lewis Skelly, Gabriel Magalhaes, Hincapie, Calafiori, and I know Kepa isn't left-footed, but that's 10 outfield players who are all left-footed. And then when you go right here, you have all these players who are right-footed, who are also elite footballers: Gyökeres, Martinelli, Trossard, Eze, Rice, Zubimendi, Timber, Saliba, Mascherano, White, David Raya. Has this ever been done before? Has the squad ever been built this balanced in footballing history? 2 starting 11s who are genuinely unbelievable. Like, this team would finish really high in the Premier League. This team would also finish really high in the Premier League. We have both of them at our disposal. 2 completely different teams, both at Arsenal. Do you know how insane that is? What Mikel Arteta has built in this Arsenal team is genuinely unbelievable. And it will be a crime if we don't win a Premier League this season, if we don't win a silverware this season. But I have the utmost belief that Arsenal will win a Premier League this season. Mark my words, we are so clear at the top. We are so much better than the competition. The only team that I'm worried about right now is Bournemouth and Sunderland. Bro, if you told me that at the start of the season, I'd rip your head off. Honestly, this is really I'm really excited going into the rest of the season. As long as we stay consistent, we don't concede any more goals, we stay consistent on the set pieces, we will win a Premier League this season.